Salutes. Welcome to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I am your host, Big Fruit, the Michael Jordan of recording early in the morning, also known as the voice of the streets on YouTube. Your boy, Young Francis M.H. White. What's popping, peoples? Top of the morning. It is Easter Sunday. Happy Easter Sunday. Y'all see the title, the LG story behind the scenes, what we didn't mention. Big Ra. This is the ghost of Rashan on an Easter Sunday. Ooh, I hope I'm not ruining nobody's holiday. I just wanted to entertain y'all for the holiday. It's Easter Sunday, y'all. Get up. Let's get to it. Word the mother. Let's get to it. I ain't gonna play with it. I'm gonna have a holiday drink. Motherfucker said I'm always drinking, right? So I'm gonna have a holiday drink because I'm about to act up. Real talk. I'm about to act up, man. Listen, for those that know Big Ra, you know Big Ra, man. Oh my God. Big Rahshawn. May you rest in peace, OG. You was different, man. You was different. Now I know y'all all heard some rumors about Rashan and stories about Rashan, all his prison exploits, you know what I'm saying? Things he did with other men in prison. I know y'all heard that. But let me tell y'all something. Ain't nobody say shit to him about it when he was doing it. So I'm not here to drag him about that. I'm not here to slander him about that. Nor will I even entertain any of that shit other than a small piece of it. And you know where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? You know where I'm going. Big Rashan. The ghost of Rashan and LG. I'm going to have to say, man, I got a whiff of Rashan. I got my first whiff of Rashan. Swells and Dennis. 3 deep out of Brownsville. Shout out to the homies. Swells just touched down. God is so good after 35 years. I got a whiff of them 3 around 87. And my first experience with the 3 of them was me being a shorty coming out my building one day, and they was coming in my building. Now, I live in 325, a very quiet building in front of the police station. You know, we had some legendary figures come out my building, don't get it wrong. Shout out, rest in peace, the Big Herbs. Shout out, rest in peace to CAG Addict, Smitty Love. Shout out, rest in peace to the big homie Wise. So don't get it twisted. My building was quiet because we lived in front of the precinct, but we did what we had to do. And we had the legendary Dink in my project. Rest in peace, big homie. Dink was smooth with it. Dink was an LG representative, and Dink came out of my building. 4th floor to be exact. I lived on the 2nd. Yeah, I remember the OG Dink. And for some reason or somehow, Dink was on their team. Because I remember them coming in the building, the 3 of them. Now, I was short, 13 years old. This was before my juvie, son. This is right before my juvie. I see them come in the building. I'm like, oh, shit. These dudes growing up in the hood, when you saw drug dealers and gangsters, they were like superheroes to you. And Rashan, Dennis, and Swells, Presence, and LG, when they pulled up, they was like superheroes, bro. Because they ain't asking no motherfucking questions. They handled their business, and they wasn't bowing down to nobody. They was like superheroes to us. So when I saw them, I was like, oh, shit. I kid you not. This is exactly what I did. I was walking out. They was walking in. When they went in my building, I stayed in front of my building. They got on the elevator, went to the 4th floor, whatever they went to get Dink. When they came back down to come out my building, I made it my business to be there. This is the shit kids do. I made it my business to be there. When they came out that building, now I don't know the 3 the hallway. The Swells, Rahshawn, Didn. I know that's Swells. I know that's Dennis because they name ringing bells. Dennis messing with Ebo's sister in 411 on the 1st floor. I know what's going on. Shout out to the homie Ebo. Yeah, I know what's going on. Then Swells, the big homie. Got the sisters, the Jones sisters in 345 on the 20th floor. I know I'm conscious of what the fuck going on. So when they come out the building, I know Dink though. So when they come out the building, this is my end. Yo, Dink, what's up? Oh shit, yo, what up, little fruit? They ain't say nothing to me. He said something to me. He said a few words to me. They breathed. They had to ask him who was that. And if they didn't, they eventually found out because I reminded Swells of that later on. You know what I'm saying? So these dudes was like superheroes to me. And I watched the move around the Projects in 87. In 87, no one man had Lafayette Gardens on lockdown. Walk with me, y'all. If you from LG and you remember these days, no one man had Lafayette Gardens locked down in 87. Know what I'm saying? We had Moochie down over there on Clifton getting his little weed and drug money. Hung that Midtown shit up and started trying to hustle crack, him and Wise. You had Nene and Mark in 456 doing their thing. You didn't have Shabon on deck because, like I told you, I don't remember him getting no money in LG. All I remember him just pulling up rap star shit, heavy, balling. I don't remember him getting no money. But Nene, the sister, rung bells like 6 o'clock. She was getting money. Then you had the straggler niggas in 456 hand in hand. A little couple of niggas in 470 hand in hand. No one man had Lafayette Gardens on lock. You know what I'm saying? The big OG Sherrod had Beffett rocking. Skillman always been a gold mine. No one man had Lafayette Gardens on lock. I have to say, my first acknowledgement of that shit taking place was the big homie Swells. Swells came through and was like, yo, I'm wrapping this shit up. Yeah. And Big Rashan was the pit bull off the leash, my nigga. Off the leash. When I say off the leash, man, off the leash. Rahshawn was different. They're ready from Brownsville. We best style niggas. We different. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Every section is different. Bed-Stuy in Brownsville is different. They brought Brownsville to Bed-Stuy in 87. Oh my God. LG niggas was ready for that. They wasn't ready for that. They was not ready for that. And shit just went crazy. And I'm telling you, man, oh my God, every time a shot was fired, they stamped Rashawn name on it. Every time a shot was fired, they stamped Rashawn name on it, man. It was some legendary shit went down in LG where Rashawn put pain in, man, in front of everybody, man. So the shit I tell you is not cap. The shit I tell you is not rumor. You know what I'm saying? The shit I tell you is real. I mean, real. You know what I'm saying? The legendary story. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Not Is Born. It's a legendary story. High. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all knew Not Is Born from the Killer Bandit, Polite fame. You know what I'm saying? Drug dealer galore. That's the homie. Rest in peace, Not Is Born. Mr. C, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's a legendary story how Not Is Born was getting money with Rahshawn and Swells at one time. And fucking Rah put the vest on the nigga. Yo, I got a vest. Put this vest on. Let me see if this shit work. What? See if the vest work? Fuck you, man. You better put that shit on a tree. Man, they said Rah put the vest on Knowledge Bone and hit the nigga. This the crazy shit Rah used to do. Hit the nigga with the vest on. I wasn't there, but that's the legendary rumor, man. Yeah, like Rahshawn was crazy, man. Yeah, for those that don't know, Knowledge Bone was getting money with Swells and Rahshawn before he jumped ship with Killer Ben and with Mikey and Polite. Yeah, because when Swells and Rashawn took their fall, Knowledge Bone had to do what he do. That's when he started fucking with Polite and Michael. But he was on Swell's team first. You know what I'm saying? He was on Swell's team first. Word to mother. And the rumor has it, Rashawn put that motherfucking vest on him and hit him with a big gun, too. You know what I'm saying? Rahshawn was wild for the night. Man, they used to stamp all types of shit in the projects on Rahshawn. Now, here's another fact. This ain't no rumor. This is public information. Man, they ran down on Rahshawn and locked him up for a mysterious murder, woman, roof on a body on a roof, made this big article in the newspaper, made the projects hot, and then gave the nigga a $1 bill and sent him back to LG. Like, they used to do shit like that to Big Rod. Like, Rod was notorious. I'm telling you, son. And I don't know how this nigga Mikey got in his mix. Somehow Mikey was fucking with him. Some shit went down, and when they flagged Big Rod, Mikey was in the mix. Man, oh man, oh man, I ain't never heard threats like this. Rod was sending word from the joint. Tell that bitch nigga Mikey, get it right, or when I catch him, I'ma fuck him. He better not come to jail. And at the time, Rod was doing what he do in the joint. Yeah, Rod was doing what he do in the joint. Rod lived differently. Rod whole style is differently. When Rod go to the joint, Rod go to the joint. I'm telling you, Rashawn was different. And those that loved him, those that knew him, those that respect him, y'all know what it is. This is no slander. This is what it is. This is real talk. This ain't for play. He told that nigga, you break the law in New York, you come to jail, I'ma fuck you when I catch you. He sent that message back to Lafayette Gardens, and that shit rung through Lafayette Gardens like crazy. We laughed and joked about it for years. Mikey thought it was a joke too. But you know what they say. Mikey ain't stupid, right? Mikey took his show to Connecticut and made sure he never broke the law in New York ever again. I'm telling you, the ghost of Rahshawn is real. Don't play with me. I'm telling you, he told that nigga, when I catch you, I'ma fuck you, nigga. Straight jacket. Like, who does that? Like, who does that? Who gets that done to them? You feel what I'm saying? You fucking bozo. You know what I'm saying? The ghost of Rashawn is real. You know what I'm saying? But lo and behold, Mikey, bitch ass, did what he's supposed to do. Rashawn went on, did his time. He had that 72 click, whatever. You know what I'm saying? For all his execution LG. But let me tell you something, man. I watched them niggas go to war. Them niggas went to war twice. 87. Running guy Tony and Dorian, them niggas about the LG. Swells, Dennis, Rahshawn, and Didn. Then in 88, them niggas went to war with Punch and JR. Them niggas, let me tell you something, son. Once again, this is no cap. You had to be there. You had to be there, son. The 80s was real. The crack era was crazy. And Big Rahshawn was a fucking pit bull off a leash, son. 88, man, you couldn't come outside. 88 summer was fucked up. Like, you know, in the summer, it get dark late. It get dark like 8 o'clock. Man, shots was flying 6, 7 o'clock at night, man. 8 o'clock at night, everybody in for the night. Them niggas was not playing. Big Rod was not playing, son. Big Rod was not playing. Word. But I never really had a relationship with Big Rod on the street. Not at all. I used to see him. Like I said, I came home in 88 on home visit, and it was nothing. You see Big Rod coming through the projects. World, Peter Rab. These little niggas is 13 years old. Big Rahshawn and did state bids. This is a grown-ass man running through the projects with a bulletproof vest on, gun on his hip with 2 little niggas, and he arming them niggas. Yeah. Yeah, because them niggas in Fort Greene was gripped up little Vance, Al Capone, and them little niggas. And Peter Rab and World was wanted to test them niggas. I remember this shit, son. Word the brother. Shout out to little Al Capone and them niggas in Fort Greene, Vance and them niggas. Because they was running around gripped up at the time making a little noise. So Peter Rab and fucking World, yo, we see them niggas, we gonna bring it to them niggas. I remember this shit kids do. And that's how Peter Rab and World first got gripped up. Peter Rab and World was the first two little niggas in the clique gripped up. Rashawn did that. Rashawn did that. Nobody in the clique ever had a hammer till Peter Rab and World and Rahshawn did that. Word them up. And it was on from there. It was on from there. It was on from there. But I didn't have a relationship with Rahshawn in the street because my cousin Rahshawn used to be like, stay away from that nigga. He crazy. So I used to come on my home and see the nigga, yo, shut up, and keep it pushing. I ain't fuck with him. I ran into him in 91 in the 4 building. He was working on a visit. He was the adult nigga working on a visit. He booked the nigga Troy out of Queens. He booked the nigga Troy out of Queens for the high riser. Robbed the nigga Troy. Yo, give me the ring. Big Rob. Took the nigga ring. And the ring didn't belong to Troy. It belonged to the homie Kiki out of Roosevelt. Shout out to the homie Kiki. Yeah, Kiki, I had to run through your projects and straighten this nigga Steve-O out. Shun my bad. But anyway, shout out to the homie Kiki from Roosevelt. Kiki came through the 4 building with the high rise of diamonds and this shit. Wasn't nobody taking that from Kiki. He let the nigga Troy rock it. Rashawn robs Troy. That's how me and Ant had to fight because Ant was like, yo, Kiki, my man, that nigga played this shit. Long story short, me and Ant had to fight over ring, whatever. But when Rob was terrorizing the 4 building now on Shimmer, on the visit, he knew me, but he didn't know me. I didn't have a relationship with him. And I knew who the fuck he was. I knew that, like, yo, don't fuck with that. Nigga ain't playing no game. Now I'm in the penitentiary with the nigga. I know the nigga from the street. Yo, the niggas was killing niggas in the street. Niggas ain't no joke. Now I'm in the pen with the nigga. Rob running around the 4 building crazy, son. He robbing everything that moved. This nigga he Mr. T heavy. He wears size 7 to 12 in a shoe. Yo, he's bugging. He's budugging. Visitor room on lock. He was selling us our burners and shit. Niggas coming up to visit with jewelry. Yo, he buying the jewelry for raises and shit. We doing what we do. But he really recognized when we blew the roof off the visit. Yeah, because Mano and Star came off the visit with a bracelet. He gripped them niggas up off the rip. Boom, as soon as they came off the visit with the bracelet, yo, we got a bracelet. He gave them niggas some burners. As soon as he armed them niggas, shit hit the fan. So he got to recognize, you know what I'm saying? But I was never in a prison with him until 02. 02 now. It's 10 years later. 02, we in Attica. And I got to know Rahshawn in Attica. And you know, that nigga crazy, that nigga crazy. Nah, he wasn't crazy. Rahshawn wasn't crazy. Rahshawn just didn't give a fuck. I'm not going to sit here and divulge his childhood. That's not my place. But I talked to the man. And it wasn't easy, son. I was at the time, we was in C-Block, and I was an ART facilitator. So I was trying to get my ART on, my counseling on. Yo, Rob, come here. Pick your brain. Let me see if my social skills work. And to my surprise, he was open to some conversations. So I got to know Rahshawn on a different level. Rahshawn wasn't crazy, bro. Rahshawn was different. We all come from the hood. We all come from poverty. Some of our circumstances and conditions were worse than others. Some of us can't even fathom the trauma some of us experienced in our childhood that led to juvenile history, adolescent history, and adult history, all being of criminal nature. Once again, I will not sit here and divulge on his childhood, that's not my place. He shared some things with me in privacy that I will always keep private. But yeah, I was getting my counselor on. You know what I'm saying? I was becoming a peer educator, and the big homie Rashan used to allow me to talk to him and question him and pick his brain. But at the same time, he should let me know I wasn't no fucking different. Like, I got issues too, nigga. Look in the mirror type shit. And it was cool. It was cool. Because I was able to always walk away from him saying, yo, that nigga not crazy, son. That nigga not crazy. He know what the fuck he doing and why he doing it. You know what I'm saying? So Big Rahshawn was different. He was really different. And what I also got to learn about him was it was so many people that liked him. And it was so many people that fucked with him. But to my surprise, it was so many people that he was loyal to. Like, he would do anything for certain people. Like, what? That's my man. What? Jump out the window. But if you was the opposition, my nigga, there was no limit to the pain he would put on you. And that's what was scary, bro. And that's why the ghost of Rashan still haunts some niggas like Mikey. Because I'm telling you, if you were the opposition, bro, there was no limit to the pain he would put on you, bro. I'm telling you, son, he was just different. And like I said, people sit around talk about Rashan in a negative light because he lived a certain lifestyle. But if you understood Rashan, and if you really knew Rashan, you wouldn't feel that way. Yeah, you say he was bugged out. You say, yo, that nigga great nigga just bugged out shit. That nigga knew what he was doing, son, and why he was doing it. I don't agree with the things he was doing. I'm not defending the things he was doing. I'm just telling you, he knew what he was doing and why he was doing it. Wasn't nothing crazy about Rashan. He was misunderstood, but wasn't nothing crazy about him. But he was a real one, son. And he played by a different set of rules, kid. And that's the problem today, man. When people clash and one person played by this set of rules, another person played by a different set of rules, it's just going to be continuous bullshit. Like me, I played by a different set of rules, bro. I played by a different set of rules. I ain't playing no games with these niggas. And if they don't play by my rules, I'm going to be like Rashan, son. Hell on the opposition. Straight jacket. You're going to play by my motherfucking rule. And rule one, what Biggie say? Don't fuck with North Sea Papa. That's rule fucking one. You know what I'm saying? Leave fruit the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? But Big Rye was a motherfucker, man. Yeah, man. Big Rye. Ooh. Yo, this is a legendary one, right? And I'm going to end it with this one. Whew. This is broad daylight LG, son. Like, I ain't making shit up. This broad daylight, son. Motherfucker come through the project asking too many questions. Yo, shut. Too many fucking questions about Swells and Rashan. Like a nigga was going to tell him something, too. Yo, ain't nobody get that nigga no information. Niggas point that nigga in the wrong direction. Long story short, son. He ain't make it out of LG the way he came. My nigga. When them motherfucking shots got to flying, Big Rahshawn put on a show in Lafayette Gardens like no other, son. Broad daylight in front of everybody. Your grandmama, your kids. Big Rah set fire to that nigga ass, man. I was 14 at the time, 13, I was 13, 14. I ain't never seen, other than TV or a movie, I ain't never seen no shit like that in real life. And definitely not in broad daylight when everybody is outside trying to enjoy some good weather. Man, and that was my first time seeing a gun so big in real life. Like Rashawn put on a motherfucking show, son. He hit that motherfucker so many times. That nigga was trying to run, hide under cars. Rahshawn was crawling under the cars with that nigga. Keep firing like, oh my God, son. That shit was a movie. And if you remember it, let me know in the comments. That shit was a movie, man. A movie. No one man brung it like that in LG ever again. That shit he did? Nah, nobody's never done that. Nah, nobody's done that before him. Nobody's done that since him. Rashawn made movies out there in LG, son. And like I say, man, his run was short-lived. Anywhere from 12 to 18 months tops. He was in the can. Niggas came through LG, son, like a hurricane. Word to mother. Straight out of Brownsville. Big Rye, Swells, and Didn, street deep, man. You know what I'm saying? They legends in for LG. They legendary in LG. They had a 12 to 18 minute run. And they are legendary in LG to this day for that. When you make an impression like that, listen, man, we talking about Swells and Rashawn 40 years later. And they was only in LG for 12 months. They was only there for 12 months. Think about it. From 87 to 88, because they got knocked January 1989. They took them niggas off the street. So they was in LG less than 2 years. And we talk about them 40 years later, man. That goes to show you when you're a legend. They were legendary. And Rashawn was a pit bull off a leash. Oh, my God. Yeah, Rashawn. The ghost of Rashawn still haunts some people, man. Shit. I remember this before I caught my bid. We was at a club. We was at a house party. Niggas jamming and shit. And chick was trying to dance with me. Niggas was like, yo, that's Rahshawn, baby moms. Word? Nigga. No smoke. Yo, we laughed about that shit. Niggas was like, yo, son, you ain't even want to dance with her. Nah, son. I ain't fucking with that. I'm good. Word of the mother, son. The ghost of Rashawn. Yeah, rest in peace, big homie, man. I try, man. I try to keep your name alive. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy out here. All y'all niggas up there, god damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had some help. But I ain't got no help. I got to do it for Dolo, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it, though. I'm keeping Brooklyn right. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the homie Wink. I'm still waiting to hear about those services. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep Brooklyn right. Word to mother. Yeah, man, this is my story of Rashawn. Behind the scenes, what we didn't mention, Big Rye, the ghost of Rashawn, son. I had to tell it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's more shit out there about Rashawn, man. But I ain't gonna pick on nobody. I ain't gonna start no smoke. But just believe he sent that motherfucking message. You know what I'm saying? He sent that motherfucking message to Lafayette Gardens. Tell that nigga Mikey get it right, or I'm gonna bust his asshole open if he come to a New York State jail or New York State prison that I am presently in. You fucking coward. He's gonna fuck you. Another man told you he's gonna fuck you, and you got the nerve to say you that nigga. Get the fuck out of here. You's a bozo. But anyway, I'm gonna end it with this one. Big Rob, we love you, but you was wrong for that shit you did to Slick Rick. You notice I never spoke on it because I wasn't cool with it neither. You know what I'm saying? That shit you did to Slick Rick was some bullshit, and I told you that in an article. That was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I remember the look on your face when I told you that shit. You was looking at me like I was crazy when I told you that. So, yo, man, why you do that? Yo, fuck that nigga. Nah, son. You was wrong. But see, I waited until me and Rob was having those personal conversations where he was comfortable with me. And I told him, nah, you was wrong. You was wrong for that. That man said, yo, I just want to do my time. And being that he was a rap artist, we loved him, Slick Rick, all that shit, you should have respected that. You shouldn't have bullied him. You should have just made sure he was good and made it up out of here safely. You know what I'm saying? So he could always say, shout out to Rahshawn, he made sure I was good. Instead, the nigga saying, fuck Rahshawn, the nigga violated me. Like, that's the conversation me and Ra had. So remember that, Ra. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to end it by saying that. You know what I'm saying? We celebrating 50 years of hip-hop. That was a black eye in hip-hop. And I'm going to make that one right for hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Word to mother. I do it for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's your boy Big Fruit representing the Real Big Fruit podcast. I am the Michael Jordan of recording, also known as the voice of the streets on YouTube. It's your boy Young Francis M.H. White, the most hated nigga on YouTube. I had to do this episode, the LG story behind the scenes, what we didn't mention, Big Ra, the ghost of Rashan. I had to do it, you know what I'm saying? Plus, I wanted to drag this whole ass nigga and let y'all know why he really mad. He mad because I didn't let the world know another nigga told him he was gonna fuck him. Like, see, at the end of the day, Fruit ain't had no business fucking with that nigga on YouTube. I'ma just end it like that. I ain't had no business fucking with that nigga. Word. I ain't had no business fucking with that nigga. Listen, I'm gonna get up out of here. I've been on this thing too long. It is early in the morning. It's Easter Sunday. Enjoy your Easter Sunday today. You know what I'm saying? I hope this story doesn't dampen anybody's holiday. Instead, I hope it entertains you for the holiday. You understand what I'm saying? So rest in peace, Big Rock. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homies Swells. He just touched down after 35 plus. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Didn. Shout out to the boy Ebo. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie. He out in B-more. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole projects. Word to mother. Y'all know how I do. I only get up here to represent the hood. You know what I'm saying? I represent LG first. I represent BK second. You know what I mean? Word of real talk. It's your boy Big Fruit. Until next time, salute. Rest in peace, Big Ra. Ra was a pit bull off of